Check out ProPure USA water purification systems. Pro 1 water and fluoride filter elements feature the most advanced technology combining silver, impregnated, self-sterilizing white ceramic that cleans water and removes the latest form of fluoride, sometimes found in public drinking water. That means amazingly clean, fresh water for you and your family. Click the link below and visit ProPureUSA.com right now. The people of the world need to understand that we are involved in a spiritual war. Two opposing forces, good and evil. Which side are you on? President Barack Obama, as I speak, as I deliver this video to you, is meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel, planning an attack on Iran, planning and preparing for war. This has been in place for years now, and in recent months we have seen this with the scandal in Libya, the gun running, former Muammar Gaddafi's country recently assassinated, those same guns and weapons of war transferred and trafficked into Syria to also put a hit on Bashar al-Assad, who is now living on a warship. But the focus and the target has always been on the head of Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and Iran. Why? You know, people say all the time, Christopher, this is about destabilization. This is about the smoke and mirrors in the Middle East. But why? Is it oil? Is it black gold? Is it money? Well, we can play into that a little bit. Of course it's about money. Just take a look at what happened in Cyprus. Look at the haircut. Look at the 10% clipped from the people of Cyprus. What's happening overseas in Europe is a contagion. And that contagion is spreading like a virulent disease. And eventually it will spread to Italy, to Spain, to Portugal, to Ireland, to Germany. Every single country involved in the Eurozone today that has gone all in with these egregious bailouts is now diseased, is the virulent cancer, and it will die, just like the United States will die. As this banking system is operating a Ponzi scheme, fractional reserve banking. Christopher, what's that? Well, you take $1, you deposit it at the bank, they create 10 out of thin air. And those newly created out of thin air dollars are deposited at 10 other banks. And 10 more dollars lent on those $10 that were fictitious and created out of thin air. That's the system we have today. If we all show up at the bank today, Americans show up at their bank, let's say Wells Fargo or Bank of America, and demand their deposits all at once, guess what? It's not there. It doesn't even exist. Because that's what the banking system is running. A Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme into infinity. And now inflation is rearing its ugly head. In fact, we don't even need 10% haircuts like Cyprus. That'd be a good thing compared to the hyperinflation that's coming. Compared to the virulent disease of inflation, of prices going through the roof, the real value of your money and the real value of your currency dissipating in thin air, much like how they created the currency in the first place. Again, President Barack Obama has his sights, has his eye on Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and Iran. So does Benjamin Netanyahu. Why? Is it purely about money? Is it purely about greed, power, corruption? Any of those things? Or is there something else at work here? Are there two opposing forces of good and evil fighting each other? The yin and the yang, the black and the white? There's a Bible series out, which I haven't seen yet, which likens Satan himself to President Barack Obama. They deny it, but of course you look at the picture side by side, it's tough to deny. Is President Barack Obama the Antichrist? Is this man evil? You know, the Antichrist is supposed to be a charismatic figure. You know, somebody that would kind of rally the people around things like, what did he call it again? Hope and change. You know, a couple tears will be shed. Create some racial division there, the first black president. And then continue the stealing, continue the rape and pillaging of our great country, just like President George W. Bush did. And guess who's running in 2016? Jeb Bush, allegedly. Hillary Clinton. now flip-flop, didn't like gay people before, she was anti-gay, but now the polls say it's pro-gay, and it's a popularity contest, and it's all about winning power, it's all about absolute control. She's flip-flopped over to the other side. She's pro-gay now. Those are our options. Clintons or Bushes. Is this not a kingship? Kings and queens that we have today? Is this a democracy? Does this look like a constitutional republic to you? And in the midst of all this, we have a gun grab, a clear and present danger. This president wants your guns. 23 executive orders and using children as his human shield and scapegoat to purge the Second Amendment. Completely. Get rid of it. Mayor Bloomberg out in New York City doesn't even want you to drink a tasty Coca-Cola. They continue to bail themselves out. They continue to accumulate more power, diffuse the blow of civil unrest. And now we have states seceding, petitioning peacefully to rid themselves from this union. States' rights. It's how the country was founded. State has every right to say no to this gun grab, to this authoritative power that the president, this dictatorial power that the president is using and pushing on the backs of the American people. Naming and calling himself King Obama. Kind of like King Bibi. We're at war. Make no mistake about it. Not only war overseas, but war here on the home front in the United States of America. We're at war economically, financially, socially, and above all else, spiritually. Good and evil. Clear and present danger, not just to the American people, but the people of the world. And the sooner we all, and you all, wake up to that and understand that, the better. Which side are you on? I'm Christopher Green. You've been watching Green Wave TV, alternative media television, and I just deliver the Daily Wave. Hard-hitting and in your face. Please click the link below, support our sponsor, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Green Wave, and get this message out everywhere you can.